Hey guys, Jesse here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at something a little bit different. This is a Kotobukiya weapon pack or kind of weapon set. This is the Heavy Weapon Unit 17, the Revolving Buster Cannon. I know that because the name is on the back and I memorized it. But anyways, yeah, this was just sort of an impulse buy. I was buying some decals off of Gundam Planet and I saw this and I thought it looked pretty cool and I wanted to give it a try. It's a pretty cool looking weapon. It's sort of a sniper slash artillery weapon, and looks like you're going to get a bunch of extra things to do with it. But yeah, just wanted to take a look at this, and we'll go ahead and unbox it and build it and show it off with some kits here. I'm guessing this is going to be suited more towards 1 to 144 scale stuff like HGs rather than master grades 1 to 100 scale stuff, but we'll try it out and we'll see. I know it's mainly meant for their frame arms line, but I know those kits sit somewhere in between HG and MG in terms of size. Pretty interesting box. It's not a normal slip case. It's actually like a normal kind of tab box, and looks like we have some cellophane here, but don't worry, I came prepared. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back of the box. So these are all the pieces you're going to get, it looks like. I wonder if those little silver pieces and stuff are pre-painted. I kind of hope not, but if they look good, I mean, maybe I don't care. But I didn't notice this earlier, but looking at this now, it looks like there's some sort of like mechanism going on here with the cannon going in and out, and there's some sort of revolving action. That's pretty cool. And as you can see, it's just kind of showing off what it can do. You can have it as this huge buster cannon thing, or you can have it as two separate weapons, or you can even have it as sort of a ground artillery like howitzer looking thing. So yeah, pretty cool. And nothing else on the side of the box, so let's go ahead and get this open. And yeah, since this is the first time I'm opening it, you know, the cellophane is still going to be on there and stuff, so get the box out of the way. So we got our instructions here. 2 runners looks like, and some gears and some metal springs. Are the gears metal? Nope, the gears are plastic, but we got some metal rods here. So it looks like it is going to have some sort of spring action. That's pretty cool. So yeah, looks like there's a lot of mechanism and stuff that goes into this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's go ahead and look at the runners real quick. There's there's more than 2, there's 3. Oh, then what is this saying? Hold on. Oh, ×2. Okay, fair enough. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get them out of the plastic. Alright, so runner A here is just sort of the main body of the cannon. Pretty nicely detailed. The plastic, I mean, I've worked with Kotobukiya stuff a long time ago, so it's very reminiscent of Bandai's. It's a little bit harder, but as you can see, this is mostly just the main body part and some mechanisms. And then we get 2 of these B plates, so just show you one here. As you can see, you know, nothing's pre-painted as it sort of shows on the box, but yeah, these are your parts. Looks like we're gonna have some seam lines on the cannon, but I kind of expected that. But these are very nicely detailed. Details are very sharp. Yeah, it looks very realistic, which I like. And just judging, I still can't tell if this can be used with HG or MG, but we'll find out again. We'll just test it and see. So I'm gonna go ahead and build this, and we'll come back and see what it can do. All right, and I'm back, and yeah, mate, it's fucking huge, mate. Yeah, I can't believe I thought this would work with the 1 to 144 scale kit. This thing is massive. I have with the RG Zaku here. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? So I've got a master grade over here. We'll test it out with in a second, but yeah, this is definitely meant for 1 to 100 scale kits and maybe even perfect grades. I mean, you could probably find a way to make it work as like a smaller weapon, but yeah, this thing is pretty awesome. Very detailed. As you can see, it has a lot of these little hard points everywhere, all over this thing. Little connections here and here and here. So you could, you know, customize this however you want, but this is how they have you build in the manual. The extra pieces you get are here on the runner. you get these little connection pieces here. You get 2 of these for like connecting it to the other extra pieces. You get an extra piece of this connector piece, which is this mid-barrel piece. So theoretically, you could buy an infinite amount of these and have an infinitely long barrel. That's something you're interested, but yeah, you get extra connection pieces here. And as for sort of the accessories, I guess, you get another handle here, which is just a copy of this handle. I kind of don't like how this looks here. It just kind of looks very disconnected. Whenever I go to paint this thing and decide what I'm going to use it for, I'll probably just cut this so that it sits flush against this main body. So, but in any case, you get this, and as you can see, it has 2 hard points. You get an extra little like camera thing, and just to demonstrate that all these points can be used in conjunction with each other, you can do something like that. This does turn, so I mean theoretically you could put the barrel from this, you know, onto here and kind of have a short barreled rifle. You get 2 of these like little shield things, and you also get extra handles. So you get this, which is just a copy of this upper handle, and this sort of bar piece handle, which is just a copy of this. But as you can see, hard points all over this thing. You can customize this however you want. I think one of the coolest things that these things can do with this rifle is to put them on the side here. And then you can have like sort of a standing rifle, sort of like that. I think that's really neat. Looks a little awkward because, I mean, they're not sitting flat, but I'm sure you could customize it in some way. These big rail pieces, as you can see, there's holes all over them. These come off really easily, and you can use these for sort of ammo stands and stuff they show in the manual. So, and then finally you get this little tiny gear. And the reason why this gear isn't in this rifle is because in the back here, they actually give you an entire like cavity to put in, I guess, a Kotobukiya made motor in order to make this cocking action happen electronically. So this little gear kind of would connect that motor to the rest of the gears in here. But as it stands for the manual operations of this thing, it's pretty simple. There's like a little gearbox here, and you can turn it. Which way? One of these ways, hold on. It's a little finicky. Maybe it's because I built it so fast so that it's not, the fit isn't perfect, but as you can see, there it goes. It's retracting, extending. Yeah, retracting. As you can see, I didn't build it great because I was just I just wanted to get it built, but it does work. I mean, it's cool. I don't know if I would ever care to use it. I'd probably just leave it extended and display it like that. But if I ever did get a rotor or a motor, which I'm pretty interested in just because I like to tinker with things, it would be pretty cool to see it work autonomously. So in any case, yeah, I mean, it's a super, super cool looking weapon and very detailed. This thing cost me about, I think, 15 bucks, so it's pretty expensive, but I mean, it's huge. So let's go ahead and grab Master Grade here, go to Granddaddy Gundam, and let's see how he can hold this. So there's no pegs or anything, so he's just going to have to hold this with a tight grip. And you know what? I'm going to cut and get him posed up, and we'll see how this works. So you'd never thought you'd see the RX-78-2 with something this ridiculous. Yeah, this thing, maybe it's a little too big, but I don't know, it works. I think it would work better as sort of a ground weapon with the sort of kind of bipod stands here. But I mean, he can hold it. He's holding it very gingerly though. The lack of any sort of pegs or anything in the handles is kind of cumbersome. But in sort of a shooting pose, I guess it works. I would probably just have him sort of holding it straight up and down or holding it by the handle. Let me go ahead and get him in a pose like that instead. So yeah, I think this is working out a lot better. This is looking a lot cooler. So yeah, I mean, this thing is highly customizable, so if you want to find a way to get it to work with a shooting pose, I'm sure there's a way. I'll probably find a way for whatever kit I decide to use this on. But yeah, as far as holding it like sort of a suitcase, yeah, I think that works out pretty well. And it's so detailed that you kind of don't want to cover it up, with so much of the Gundam, either with the hands around the handle or parts of the body detracting from it, because I don't know, I feel like if you were to create a build using this thing would probably be the centerpiece more than the actual mobile suit. But yeah, maybe getting some Kotobukiya hands might work better with this kit, because I would imagine that the hands would be better fitted for the handles and such. But yeah, and just to show you guys in the manual what what this thing can sort of turn into. As you can see, you can kind of turn it into a single-handed rifle and a shield and rifle combo here. You can set it up like a howitzer there. It looks like you're going to be using these like ammo pod thingies as sort of a tripod. And then here on this kit, he's got it as another single-handed weapon and as a back-mounted cannon. That looks pretty cool, actually. Probably would cut off the little connector pieces though. And then here they're saying that you can kind of create like stands with that connector piece and that shield piece and such. So yeah, so pretty cool. Worth 15 bucks probably. I mean, it is big. It's a lot of plastic. So and these little extra pieces are pretty cool. I mean, just this thing alone actually would be pretty useful for a custom build, and so with these shields and such. So yeah, pretty cool. I don't know if you're interested. Again, it's called the Heavy Weapon Unit 17, or the Revolving Buster Cannon, which is a pretty cool name, I have to say. But yeah, well, that's all I got for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all next time. Bye bye.